Alright guys, welcome back to another week of Wild Beard Whiskey. My dog thinks I'm talking to him. And here he is. Alright guys, welcome back to another week of Wild Beard Whiskey. Last week we had left off with the Maker's 46. We hadn't really had a chance to get to it. And then I had mentioned that I wanted to try some Eagle Rare. Well, I found some. So that's what we're going to be doing today here on Wild Beard Whiskey. Stay tuned. Hey, boy. Hi. Stay tuned. Okay, stop. I'm 2 videos in and I'm already rebranding how I want to present this channel. I'll be honest, I posted the second video and almost immediately took it down. So really, 1 video in. I realized this wasn't who I was. This is just some frumpy sports fan sitting on a chair talking about the same whiskey everyone talks about in the same way. How it is on the nose and how we're looking for deeper tasting notes that may or may not be there. At the end of the day, it was a very proper sit down. But that isn't me. The name of the channel is Wild Beard Whiskey, not sit down and talk about it whiskey. So I decided to get out into the wild. In the upcoming videos, I hope to take my conversations and chats about whiskey out into the wilderness. Me and my flask have had a few adventures so far, and while a couple of future episodes may be like this one, voiceover heavy as I make the transition into an unknown format and style, I hope you'll bear with me as I find my particular voice. I'm still new to this whole process, not just drinking whiskey, though as you can see, I've had a good sampling of a few of them so far, but making content that I am passionate about and sharing it with friends, family, and strangers alike. I hope that through these adventures, you'll find a deeper appreciation for the outdoors and for the spirit we seem to enjoy so much. Today, I struck out on an adventure with my family to explore a nearby creek. I brought my trusty flask with me, and just prior to leaving, I showed my collection of bottles to my daughter and asked, go ahead and pick one. As fortune would have it, she chose Maker's Mark 46, which was originally included in the second video, so I already have a pretty good idea of what I want to say. To keep it short, basically it's a fantastic bourbon. I picked up the bottle for about 36 bucks at my local store, and it's absolutely worth every penny. And while at 47% ABV, it does have a bit more of an alcoholic kick, which might be especially noticeable for beginners like me, it gives way to the flavors you kind of expect from Maker's Mark. But along with those somewhat familiar notes, there's a little bit more of a cleanliness to it. Maybe that's the French oak staves they add in the finishing process. I don't know. It's warm and familiar, and the differences are just enough there to make it exciting. As you can see in my original second video, my wife and I have had quite a bit of this bottle already. She likes to mix it with pressed apple cider, and historically I had mixed it with eggnog. And I'm very excited for that to be in season. Looking back on it, it doesn't have some of the same bold notes that maybe the Basil Hayden's Toast does from last week, which upon subsequent pours had not held up to my initial pedestal upon which I put it, and Blanton's still has a firm lead on the best bourbon for my early days of whiskey. That said, it's an absolutely remarkable drinker for the price, and I absolutely recommend it to any of my friends and family to give it a try. I hope you'll enjoy the direction of the content and exploring the outdoors and bringing our favorite spirits along for the ride to enjoy in nature. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comments section. Please do, if you enjoy the content, like, share, subscribe. That'd be super awesome as I grow my channel and grow the brand here. But yeah, be safe, have fun, stay healthy out there, and we'll see you next week sometime.